Mm.
So Rabbit Chen kicks Alhazard through dimensions.
Yeah, right.
How much time does this take until Alhazard gets back?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right. So White Rabbit Chen is saying IOUs.
Hmm?
Um, I have a thought.
Hmm?
There's two ways of this path, and the two ways is either one, in the future, I might need some backup on something. I don't know if I can just immediately call you.
Nope.
Didn't think so. Second is I could offer you a challenge, someone to keep busy.
Mm, I'm pretty sure I can find a challenge anywhere I go in this place since it's brand new. Even the train would be a challenge. The mysteries are a challenge.
What about title of the Slayer? Have you ever fought someone with that title?
Fought a lot of people with titles, self-imposed, earned, um, titles with power, titles that mean nothing but are empty words. I've done a lot of fighting. So I'm pretty sure I can find my own challenges, and this Slayer, well, the best thing about Slayers is, especially if it's titled with absolute meaning and actually has power to it, it means that they're good at killing, and that makes them not particularly difficult opponents. And you guess why?
Mostly
They
because
can't kill
it's
you. They can't
one.
beat you.
I was thinking it's because it's one avenue. It's being able to kill. There's multiple different ways to do something, but just
Precisely.
killing is
Mm. Problem is this titles that are given or results from taking the life of others. It's extremely limiting. So I'm not called Slayer Chen. I'm White Rabbit Chen. It wouldn't particularly. It's not a particularly title, but it's a nickname. It was given to me mostly because of my rabbit feet, and that I like to wear white armor, and I have white, platinum, silverish hair, and that whenever I do fight, I don't seem to have much blood spatter, or I never seem to mark my white clothes. They seem to be always pristinely be white, like a white rabbit. But killing titles, mm, sure, but those individuals are well practiced, not particularly difficult. I mean, sure, if you were to engage them on their terms, it would be a harrowing experience. There's more ways to defeat people who are just good about killing than engaging them in direct combat. They're very limited. So if you ever get a title like Slayer, uh, Life Taker, Mass Murderer, Genocider, any of those weird, really like titles. Well, you're good at what you do, but somebody with real skills gonna come along and fucking take your head off. Or most likely something else.
But that's all I had in mind. I just thought a fight would be more up your alley. But
I do enjoy a fight. I like to win, though.
mhm.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And it doesn't particularly have to be a fight. I just like winning. And the best type of winning is living.
I agree.
So, mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm done mine. I appreciate the boon you have offered us. Now it's just time to get ourselves out of here.
Where's here indeed?
Also, is there any place in particular you'd like to go? We can bring you down to a different floor to something more your level.
Not necessarily always has to be everything your level. One of the greatest experiences is after swimming with the large fish in the large pool, somehow ending up in the shallow pond with the minnows can sometimes be fun, especially if someone wants to pick a fight with you. Uh,
Should we move on to the problem of there only being one entrance to this place?
hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought we were going to do next.
Sounds like a good issue to tackle.
Hmm. Only one entrance usually means that would probably be the same exit, yes, since it is an entry and exit.
Well, we better go find a way back down through.
And if that's not the case, then you found yourself in a little trap.
That is our problem. But I'm sure if we put our heads together, we can find a way out of this door that we came through originally.
Matt, I'm going to send my Kuroko clone with a halo down to the main entrance of the first floor.
Okay. You got to move it, move it.
So, Hasred, are you okay? You got kicked pretty hard.
Oh, I'm quite well.
It's good.
It was a growing experience.
I'm glad that you had it then. You want to stop there?
As a note, Alhazred popped back in with a corpse of this creature and handed it to Rabbit Chen, and then she
Vicky.
studied it for a bit and then gun-cotted into the universe. Genocided the fuck out of it.
Oh, that's just our other friend.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a bit of a conversation, but we can walk past that. I don't know if we could recreate it or even if we particularly want to.
Okay.
You can give them the cliff notes if you want.
Okay. Short version is to pay her back for genociding the species, or this particular version of the species. She wants me to fight another Harbinger person called Samurai.
Okay.
I don't actually have to kill him. I just have to beat him, so that he stops, being an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to do it now, but at some point in the future, it'll happen, and I'll be like, shit, that okay. Um, and then we talked about what it's like to be a Solicon, and who those guys were, and was like, that's neat. We talked about the fact that Alhazard's people have no gods.
Yeah.
So getting invaded probably wouldn't go well for them.
She just kind of end up like this place could be a good potential for getting your own gods. Who's to say you can't be one for your own people?
Hmm.
Maybe you find a god formula and you give it to the person who needs it, since you have to remain here. I don't know. Maybe you accidentally give them what they need to make their own. You come back and there's new people in charge. And your people are religious fanatics. I don't fucking know. Could
That
be
would
interesting.
be very strange.
It would be. Not the first time I've seen it. Mm. Well, I'm tired. I am gonna go take a nap. You guys, I'm gonna go take a sleep on this pallet. You guys do what you do when you guys are ready to leave, or have found a thing to leave, or I don't know, stuff. Let me know. And she meditates.
Good enough.
I'll head down the stairs then, Matt.
Good. Heading down the stairs as a shaman nominee.
See.
I'm sending my Kuroko clone around the fog to see if there's any exits, any doors.
Oh, so you specifically. Oh gosh. Boo! I accidentally hit a button. So why'd you move your?
Why'd you what, sorry?
You're cutting out there.
No.
You're back.
Yes.
You on Wi-Fi?
You know what? My Wi-Fi is my Wi-Fi. It does things, okay?
I was just saying,
So
usually you do direct connect, Matt. That's all.
I know.
Wi-Fi waifu.
Yeah, you went there. So it's tight, but there's a corridor of partial mist,
Okay.
and you could potentially weave your way through it. But it does tend to shift, though. Sometimes it forks. But while you're in there, you do see a figure sometimes off in the distance because the fog's not so thick through the corridor.
Right.
But the fog and the densities shift, making multiple paths and kind of a miasmic labyrinth.
Maybe if we all hold hands, train our way through.
Yeah, I just have to use my domain to kind of push it out of the way so we could walk through it.
Okay.
But it's a labyrinth, though. It's just I don't know where it would go to. I could send my Kuroko clone down more, but
Could I create sort of like a wind talisman to push the fog around?
You could, but it's not going to push the fog.
Well, I tried.
I'll have my Kuroko clone explore some of these paths then. See where they lead to.
More fog.
At what point does it get lost?
No, they don't particularly get the lost feeling. They're just lost in the normal traditional way.
Yeah. I'm guessing it can't make its way back then.
It doesn't seem to be able to. There's no direction for it, and you don't know where it is either.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe we could tie somebody to a rope and pull them back if they get lost.
That's one option. So I'll let the party know that I found a corridor within the fog we could go through, but I would have to move it.
Can I try and figure out if there's if it's just a physical barrier on this door or like a magical one too?
What door are you talking about?
The door that we came in through.
Oh, you mean the manhole? Okay.
Yeah, the one that shut. I want to know if it's just like a chunk of metal in our way or something more. Can I do a karmic law for that or something?
That'd be a Sinitians and awareness.
Signitions and awareness. Don't know if I have signitions.
Hmm?
Oh, yes, I do.
Mm. It is esoterically a one-way access.
Ah.
If you do end up going back through it, you will not end up in the same place as before.
Well, I'd be happy with another place, but I also wouldn't be happy with somewhere less livable. So I guess we should try Kroko's hallway then.
Away of doom!
Hallway of Doom. Kroko, what's your plan? We're gonna.
There's two options here. I see. One is making a portal over to somewheres, the Nook, the entrance, the floor one, some other location.
I thought we talked about that, and it was gonna be too difficult to get in the right place.
It would be a snap. Our answer to that is getting to the Nook would be stupidly easy. The problem is we're worried about leaving a sort of like a portal scar to it.
Okay.
Because, yeah, the only other thing that we could possibly do is do something to erase the evidence of the ritual to quote unquote banish us to the Nook in the first place or afterward.
Or we could try this other path that I've found.
Let's try the other path.
So, yeah, Kuroko's going to go down and kind of make her way to where the other Kuroko clone was, at least entered into.
Hmm.
Yeah, Kuriko's going downstairs. Gonna go over to where the entrance is, and then she's gonna pop out her domain and start to kind of form it. Start pushing the clouds away.
Problem with that is the clouds come back rather quickly, so you'd be able to get through, maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Pathway is going to close around you, given the nature of, mist.
Could I not say freeze it? Freeze around the entrance or the like what I've created, kind of like make an ice tunnel.
No,
No,
it won't stay.
stay.
And even if it does, the creatures in the mist will strike at it, destroying the tunnel.
Fair enough. All right, this option isn't viable. It's an interesting option, but not until we have better ways to cross through the mist.
Sounds like all of our options so far. Maybe we should go to the kitchen and get a glass of water and look through it.
Well, let's just think of stuff that we have from the Nook. Do you still have your stim packs at all?
I think I have one.
Okay, stim pack for 6.
Why are you what? What do you need a stim pack for 6 for?
No, stim pack from 6 for as 6 was one of the points of this ritual.
Oh yeah, no, you don't even. I'm telling you, you don't need any stuff. If you wanna get banished to the Nook, which is the reverse summoning ritual, it's as simple as you guys lining up on points. It'd be Shamane, Shira. Brain is not working today. It would be Shamane,
Shamanomine.
Shira. Yes.
Kuroko Constantine.
Kuroko, and Constantine. That's all we need. Those are your 4 points.
Cool.
You don't and then when we leave, your influence goes with you into the Nook, which will thin the ritual. So anyone trying to follow you will be like, I don't fucking know. We diffuse the area a little bit, like we build up a charge of magic designed to just like bath bomb the area basically, and we leave it behind. So after we go through the portal and everyone's gone, like I don't know, 5 minutes afterwards, it explodes and disturbs the local mana to the point where the spell becomes whatever we cast becomes unrecoverable.
That, and you can remotely control the energy to like shut off within that 5 minutes or something. So,
What?
it needs to have the portal needs to have an energy source, right?
No. Like, we'll divest energy into the ritual to create the portal. The only thing we need to keep the portal stable are the 4 people who act as the watchtowers for it. The thing is once the portal is completed, it won't destabilize immediately. It'll just require a lot more energy. We create something that will feed it that energy, and then when the portal destabilizes, it pops the reservoir, and the reservoir disturbs the local mana to the point that people can't figure out what we did or where we went.
All right, let's do it up then.
Does that also affect the ambient mana for everything else in the room?
I mean, yeah, if we're disturbing the mana in the room, we're disturbing the mana in the
There
room.
are alchemical ingredients in there.
Right. Well, they're not going to like go up or anything since we're not actually
Or go
fabricating
bad.
enough. Yes, they probably would. So it would behoove us to take them with us, or let them be ruined. If we're
So you're gonna open
creating
a
a
portal
stable,
and start carting stuff in. Is what you're gonna do?
yeah, we could. No reason to leave it behind.
Okay. Um. How are you gonna build a reservoir?
Any magical power source potent enough to bear the brunt of it, and then so you know how I make like my ether lights, where I create that ether shell to hold a bunch of power, and it
Sure.
usually has that really simple effect. It's just a really big ether shell, or a really dense ether shell, because we don't need it to hold a bunch of power until after we're ready for the ritual to destabilize. When the ritual is solid on its own, with our four corners, quote unquote, that portal will stay open basically indefinitely as long as we do the ritual right. This place is soaked in ambient magic. The labyrinth, or the out of bounds is loaded with it. So feeding on ambient mana and the proper chiminage from the ritual means that it'll be fine until we destabilize it. After that, it's generating a power source to keep it open so that our four corners can go into it. And when that disrupts the ritual by collapsing the watchtowers, then we build that ether bundle and we plug that into the ritual. We divest that into the ritual, and then when it has power but no form, the ritual collapses, and it just washes that mana into everything around it. It won't necessarily blow up. I mean, it would if we did it badly, but it will scatter the shape of the ritual in the ambient mana. That's why
Alright.
you do things like cleanse your ritual circle after you use it, so that you can use it again and the next ritual isn't tainted by the previous one.
Alright, well, if you guys want to steal all this stuff and get more shamanic books to eat, and then take a bunch of alchemical ingredients, sure.
So Kuroko will round up the people downstairs and let them know what our plan is.
Yeah, we're coming.
Make our way up.
Are there more books in here for me to eat?
Upstairs.
Yep, upstairs. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
Shira's continuing to record them and whatnot, but
Like, yes, please.
once she's done, she'll hand them to you for your consumption. Ha!
okay.
Consumption. Ha!
Oh no, not the consumption.
Should I stand on the corner again?
Yes.
Is that what we're doing?
What about the parts for the power generator downstairs in the basement?
About them.
You want
We
to
can't really move the generator, so
No. But we can use the spare parts to make a new generator.
we don't have any reactor coils though. Or not coils.
Rods?
Yeah, that's the one. We need some deeply enriched radioactive material for to make rods.
You don't think we'll ever find that around?
I mean, we could. What's the point of having a reactor that doesn't work until we find something else for it?
Just seems
We
like
want to
fruit.
take them. We can take them. I mean, if we can set up another reactor on floor 1, I can have effectively infinite power there too. We can use all sorts of shit for it because that generator projects power. It transmits power wirelessly. But since the floors are semi-isolated from each other dimensionally, it only projects power onto this floor.
So Matt, I think what I'm gonna do is create a labor force for myself here. Spit out like 3 of my clones within my domain, and then carry the boxes up. Can I go down into the basement again and do that and carry them up with that, or kind of just have my
The boxes from below.
yeah?
All right, if you want to take them, you can take them. Just it'll take quite a bit of time to bring them up.
That's okay. It's just use 4 people within ice domain for from 3 of my clones and myself, and with that extra bonus for the plus 20 strength, should be nice. Should be okay to do. This needs time to set up, doesn't it, for the ritual? How long would the ritual setup take?
20, 30 minutes. Once it's going, you guys are going to need to be here for it. Doing other shit might be not great, but
I mean, there's not a
technically
lot
we
of
can.
other shit to do. It's just like bringing stuff up here. That's all.
Okay. But yeah, 20, 30 minutes.
How long it take for my side, Matt? It's what, six boxes down there?
No, 16.
16 boxes. Okay. Parts to parts.
Yeah, you can bring them up. I'll just move them from the downstairs to the GM layer. So,
Sounds good.
all right, you open a portal using the home. So we got the Constantine. Get out of the way, and then get the Shira. Grab this thing. Can't grab it at that zoom. Let me grab it! You monster.
What?
How zoom do I have to be to grab this thing?
Matt's just trying to get his GIF.
No, I'm trying to bar the door because they're putting the thing on the door.
Oh.
Alright, ba ba da ba da ba da. Pew! There we go. Got these guys. Gotta watch the door. Swoop. Alright, there you go. And then gonna get my GIF. And then we'll put that on play. And token layer.
Nice. It's all
Very
sparkly, glowy.
cool. Alright.
All right.
Okay. Swoop. 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 Alright. Into the portal we go.
Did we get all the books before we leave?
We did get all the books. Just
Okay.
they haven't been recorded, all of them.
Okay, as long as we have them all.
Yep.
Wait, does this box have radioactive symbol on it?
One moment.
Is it
dragging.
more rods?
One moment. I'm dragging tokens. I'm not even on that map anymore. Bloop. Bloop. And bloop. And where are you guys? Which one? No.
No. Okay.
I guess if you do zoom in, it does have the symbol very faintly, but no. Good eye, though. Good eye. And then a little drag here. Shoop.
Yay, we made it out.
Woo.
That's crooked.
Oh, what was that last haul, DM? So I can throw it in arms of the pit or items of the pit.
Okay. Yes. 16 to generator fund. And then you got fuck you. That's not. Thank you, game. Somebody roll a money 100.
I'll do it.
Oh darn. Okay, you do it.
No, it's okay. It's been rolled.
Times a
I don't need one.
1. No. And then.
Nice.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, did you ask for another D100? Because I didn't hear you
Yeah.
say anything, Matt.
I did.
Nope, didn't hear it. I heard the first one, and it was
the first one.
yeah. Alex rolled a D50, right? And that's what that tier 1 alchemy came from, I thought. But 98's
All right,
pretty
let me
good.
roll luck.
I got her. You wanted a luck.
Wow. Okay.
There's your luck.
Alright, there you go.
Nice. There you go, Ally girl. Should have fun with those materials.
Nice.
So, as everyone's kind of bringing the loot out, and Kuriko kind of steps out last. Well, that was a good haul. Won't be going down to the second floor hunting grounds in a while, but you know.
What are we going to do with all this loot?
Presumably alchemy.
He's got you there. Presumably, that alchemy.
We only bring the alchemy stuff? Or did we bring like guns and stuff too?
Did you want to bring all that crappy guns? I mean, yeah, I guess you could go through every single one of those crates, haul them through the portal, dump them into the recycler. But
I'm fine with not doing that.
It's kind of a lot.
What about the pills that Shamane found?
oh yeah, that's right. Found
Truly
yourself
incredible number of supplements.
lots of pills.
Oh, interesting question. Would you prefer another go-getting slayer of men, or something of a more subtle bent?
In what context? Just your next profile you'd be doing, or
The people from my home world have recognized what a gold mine this place could potentially be, and they have offered to send assistance the next time I arrive.
someone subtle is probably always best. But I mean, that's not my call, right? That's just my suggestion.
It's more a question of the needs of the place.
The needs of the Nook or the needs of this place?
Six of one, half dozen of the other.
Hmm.
It's a question of given survival, given the ability to summon a creature who is a one-man killing machine, or a person of a more, as I said, subtle bent. Which do you think would serve better?
Again, subtlety is probably the best.
Duly noted. Well, if there is nothing else, I will avail myself of Iraq.
In the meantime, Kuriko is going to go to sleep. Need to get a full rest to recharge my shield. What was Shamane? What's Shamane doing?
I wanted to go check on my plants,
Sounds good.
the garden that I'm growing for the Nook.
Mhm.
Has 6. I guess 6 was still building. That last time we checked in.
How's
should
it
also-
going, folks? Welcome back. I got food on the table. The fixed up the Nuka Cola machine right good, and I also got a food fab that actually makes half decent food. You know, still comes in a can. I mean,
That's quite impressive. 6.
thanks. So dinner is gonna be meatloaf and macaroni and cheese with some peas. And
Actually sounds good.
everyone has a tray that has 3 cans and a can opener on it, and
That's
some
just funny.
utensils.
Is the food hot?
Oh yeah, you crack it open. You have to use a little mitt that he has, or some napkins, and when you crack it open, it's all steamy and actually looks pretty good.
That's nice. Chaminade will eat it.
Tastes good too. I mean, it's not gourmet, but hot macaroni and cheese actually tastes like macaroni and cheese. Has good texture to it.
Mm.
And
Texture is important.
the meatloaf is, well, it's a cylinder of meat, but it tastes pretty good. But it doesn't look very appetizing, so you'll have to mash it with your fork, so it doesn't just look like a cylinder of canned meat. But it's not dry. It's nice and hot. Um, pretty juicy actually. So and then you just got steamed peas. You're not sure how he steamed peas in a tin can, but he did.
It might be lightly irradiated.
None of that's radiated. He has a machine called the canometer. Basically, it takes food and it cans it and somehow preserves it when you make it, or you can turn other foods into. It'll make foods from the organic stuff or the materials, and put it in cans, and then you can just heat them up, and they're good.
Well,
It's a bunch
we
of
have to worry a little less about the Nook starving then, I guess.
Yeah, it's a bunch of cheating stuff. That's his prototype though. Well, his.
Did he get the growery downstairs functional?
Still working on it. He was working on actually having pleasant food for once.
No,
Not yet.
our greenhouse.
Not
He
yet.
does have your
Ooh,
weights and stuff
plants.
built, but he still needs
I
a couple more materials for the
Yeah.
growery.
You can? Okay, I can't.
You can, you can't. What's going on here?
I just can't hear you, so our Discord just it's her phone.
Yes.
I can hear him now.
Perfect. So no greenhouse, but there's your weight sets there. So if you want to do some training.
Okay, yeah, I'll go work out. Work out.
How long have we been away from the Nook?
You guys have gone 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
Isn't worth these extra lives.
Does 6 need something for the greenhouse that he's missing, or can I bring him something to help? Here.
He's like, well, No, you just do what you do, Shaman Amine and crew and peoples.
Okay,
Okay.
I wouldn't want you going into this unequipped, is all.
Wait, where am I going?
Into the adventure of the future.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Whenever that is.
Okay.
Whenever that may be.
Chamonix is gonna go get buff for his white wolf lady.
Alright. You go down to the room. He has very straightforward looking weights and stuff and machines. They at first glance look pretty threadbare and kind of rigged together, but they're solid. And you just start with weight training, really.
Sounds good. I will work on meditation while I'm training. Try
That is
and
good.
meditate and train at the same
Yes,
time.
that's good.
Sweet.
I am sleeping. Is what my plan is.
So what are you doing, Alex?
Hazard is probably gonna sack out too. He's gonna fine tune some of his implants. Because, well, golly, they're conscious now. And then he's gonna crash out.
What should we do with all these pills? Should we give them to someone or just like sit them in a pile in the middle of the room and see who overdoses first?
I would give them to Check, the chef. Rook? No, what's his name again? Rask. There we go.
Rask gets all the supplements.
I would say, except maybe the drugs.
Yeah, well, I'll keep the drugs on my person. They're excluded.
Well, that's some good stuff. All right. Oh, Domine is getting his swole on. Gel Demon.
Kuriko's sleeping. Needs to
Okay.
get the shield back up.
Fine tuning my my implants and then sleeping.
It's pretty good.
No, it's fine. I'm just thinking of
That's
stuff that I'll
not
do
fine.
tomorrow.
Nah, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's
I
fine.
think we're going into
It's
a
fine.
time skip then. How long do you guys sleep for?
Eternity.
For us is 8 hours. So
And like, till I'm not tired anymore, I guess. Like we were apparently running around for 2.5 weeks. I figured this would be, you know, a full time period. Would this actually count as would I be rolling my strength and toughness checks, DM?
No, for the main session, I'll have you do that. I'm probably not going to go too long tonight, considering that it is already 12.
correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but it's a good thing that we got you back to the Nook so we can get you some stuff. Thank you for filling out these sheets, the handouts about the floors. Continue to do so. I'll give you guys 10 for that right now. So you have 10 merit for filling that out.
Sounds good.
And
1,300.
guys got swole on supplies.
Mhm.
You guys got more supplies. Oh.
Leviosa. Okay.
So just for planning after Croak is up, I'm thinking of hitting the first floor again. First floor hunting grounds. But if you guys need time to prepare, I can understand that. I'd have to give you guys a debrief of what to expect and what type of faceless and afflicted are there, how to deal with them.
Not opposed to that. I do have a little bit of stuff that I wanted to prep before that. Not a lot. Shouldn't take me too long.
I wouldn't mind playing around with these alchemy materials for a bit.
Okay.
And checking out those books if She-Ra ever gets done doing her thing.
Sure. Hold on. Somebody's shit.
What I will be doing is I will be going to the lady in red. What would we call her? The tech lady. I wanted to introduce your character to her. By the way, Alex.
Whom?
The science doctor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I feel like you could get more out of that.
Possibly.
Especially since you've been enhancing your body. It's one of the things she does.
Right. No, that tracks. Remember that giant robot
Yeah.
that you guys fought? Figured out what that's meant to fight.
Oh, that's good.
Solicon.
I see. And who told you that? Was it White Rabbit?
Yeah, she recognized it. You recognize the fusion reactor. Because apparently harbingers chew those things to pieces. But against rank and file, they're real fucking good.
Okay. So, thanks for your waiting.
No worries.
Yep.
I did want to do one thing specifically about downtime stuff, because Allie pointed out at one point that the downtime stuff ends up taking whole sessions and whatnot. And
Yo.
I wanted to find a way to streamline that and potentially, if it has to come down to a great amount of detail and work, I was thinking just doing some solo stuff. What do you guys think on that? So at least you guys do. We actually can get to the thick of stuff when we meet normally, and we can use, if we are in an area like this where it's safe, you can do personal projects. We would use the time to do personal projects individually, so we don't have people sitting around going, "Can we do stuff now?" What do
Yeah.
you guys say about that?
Sure.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Shot?
Make a little list for me, and we will do that. It is 12. I'm going to hold to that, like we always do, or have been, because guys told me that you guys wanted to watch your sleep.
This sounds like a good idea.
That's what you guys you told me. The
No,
sleep was the
I'm not
good.
agreeing with you. I'm here.
Okay.
saying, yeah, let's do it.
I know it was super short, super. We probably should have. If we were gonna do some solo bits, we probably should have gotten on a little earlier. But I have a family over, so we decided to do a couple things together. So sorry, but hey,
Yeah, well, we got
for
to make it all.
finishing the floor, the puzzle, in the warehouse, and then also the completing the outing, so to speak, and getting back safely. Everyone can get 50 merit. Hazard, you can get another 15 on top of that. So Hazard will get 65 because he's still catching up. Everyone will get a solid 5-0. You also have a Harbinger here, which that's pretty good, right?
Silicon was new information, so that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know anything about that before. Even if she does seem a little dated.
Yeah, that person does seem pretty dated.
Ouch.
Yeah.
No, that's just something that I picked up on, Matt. So we'll see how that turns out.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right, write some stuff down for me. We're gonna hold to it. I'm gonna go play some TFT and just kind of.
Yeah, I saw Alex get
might-
on Apex. He might be wanting to do that with you.
Yeah,
Did I?
I'm gonna do it. No, the other Alex.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably just gonna get one of the double APs my dad bought when he came over and just like probably fall asleep in my chair.
All right, Matt.
Super
Have
Bowl
fun.
Sunday tomorrow for those who
Mhm.
care.
Yeah, you guys enjoy that.
That means they'll have all the best snacks at the grocery store.
Oh, dude,
Mhm.
that's gonna be that's what I'm really there for. Just sitting there, vegging out, snacking. Just be like, "Ooh, those idiots hit each other on the field."
Yeah, I usually go over to my friend Josh's, but don't think I'm doing that this year.
Hey, you can just cozy up with Allie and laugh
Yeah,
at the.
we should just go get some snacks and get high, except we have too much food in the house already. We already have all the snacks here.
Maybe we can get some popcorn.
Yeah, we do need some popcorn. It's true.
Well, thank you for your diligence, guys. Sorry about the short one, but I really do want to move forward on some of the things that I've been brought attention to, specifically personal projects taking up too much session time, specific sleep schedules, and like hard cutoff times for playing. Um, you know, I do.
Yeah, I'm having a bit of an anxiety tonight, but so I'll probably have insomnia anyway, but I should probably go work on getting my anxiety down rather than playing New Threat.
Yeah, this is definitely not an anxiety downer.
But I think Wednesday's been pretty good though. We usually get like 8 hours in, and
Oh yeah, we do.
yeah,
It's no marathon session, but
it's a full day's work.
it's a full day's work. And that's pretty classic. Thank you for popping in, Alex. Sorry for the shortness, and I know you're like raring to go anytime you want to play, but that's just gonna be this group.
I napped a bit while we were waiting for you to show up, so I've done my sleeping for today.
Nah.
I mean, you can figure out what personal projects you want to work on in the Nook. I'm sure you have all kinds of those.
If you
Oh,
want
I
a
do.
lab downstairs, that we could arrange that too.
Oh, yes. That would be wonderful. Rather than me having to do my rituals on the floor of a container, cargo
Yeah.
container.
We got lots of space.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Bye, guys.
Peace.
Stopping by. Peace, guys.